Hello tribe, welcome back to the channel. Let's see what is up for you, what is unexpected, what you might experience happening in the future but maybe you don't see coming. As usual, let's start with pile number 1, which is on your left. Today we have a feather. Option number 2, we have a key. See what you're drawn to the most. And option number 3, we have a stone. So choose your objects. I'll catch you in timestamps. Hey pile 1, let's see what is up for you. Let me just choose a deck. Interesting. The deck that I want, that I don't use very often, is the Zombie Tarot. So let's go. It goes really well aesthetically with the setting here. The unexpected pile 1, what's happening behind the scenes, what you might not see coming, what I'm being prepared for. And I'm going to read this deck quite differently. I'm going to be purely basing the messages on the images. You have the Hangman. You have the Knight of Hazards. Okay. You have the Empress. Bottom of a deck. Let's see. You have the Five of Wands. There's some sort of competition happening here. Let me get one more deck and we're going to be clarifying these, and let's see what's the story like. Let's take the Haunted House Tarot. Let's clarify the Hangman first. Let me adjust you slightly. Come here. The unexpected. You have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Light bulb moments. You have the Five of Wands here twice from 2 different decks. Okay. We have the King of Wands. Bottom of a deck. Okay, King of Pens. Let's see. What is happening here? Let me just tune in. Give me a minute. Let me adjust you slightly more. Hope you can see as much as you're able to. Right. It feels like you are encountering a situation that somehow at first it might feel conflicting. It could involve another person. Would you be feeling that there is some sort of competition happening between you two? Would you have to win a competition, for example, if you applied for a job? Or if you are, or someone maybe is in competition with you, that competitiveness seems like it's going to change someone's mind. There is a light bulb moment happening about your life. And at one point, you're going to be like, okay, I feel like I need to slow down. I feel like I should approach whatever this competition is. Competitive behavior. Competition doesn't have to be bad, that there is drama, okay? And we are all in some way competitive for something, like jobs. We have to even take, for example, if you go on dates, right? People are competing for one another's attention. So we have competition everywhere we look at in some shape or form. Here, you're understanding that whatever you are trying to compete for, or especially if you're dealing with someone, or you are someone who wants to be right or who wants to prove something, someone's mindset is changing slightly. Okay, let me slow down. let me slow down and actually look at this situation. Is it something that I need to feel stressed about? Because I'm feeling that it's not. There is someone who is going to come into your life. It could be someone that you already know of or a new person. They're gonna make you feel very cared for. This gives me a feeling. Let's see, the message came through and I forgot to turn off the sound. Most of the time I have my sound off, even when I'm not working. So, happens for a reason. You may receive a message from someone. And the feeling that I'm getting, someone who thought that they had to defend their place at all times due to maybe past experiences. The understanding that people are not out to get them anymore. There is some sort of defensive mechanism that was playing into, it's like a habit that was playing into every day, or any time someone is triggered in some way, they straight away go, okay, I need to jump, or I need to be the first, or I need to do this. You know, there's stress that I'm seeing here. But someone goes, but I'm not trying to compete with you here. I'm actually trying to help you in some way, or I'm coming from love. And what we're realizing here, pile number one, is that there is something to do with perception or mindset that is changing about a situation, one particular situation. I do not have to rip myself apart in order to get somewhere. You are encountering a connection, would it be romantic or platonic, where someone makes you feel very safe. So you may receive help. Would it be intentional or unintentional help that is coming through here? What we have, and it's coming in unexpectedly, so maybe it's because you don't expect it from one particular person. Someone is gonna surprise you. And someone is making you feel safe and protected. Someone may even help you out to come out of a labyrinth. And that labyrinth for me feels like that's something that someone either has created for themselves and they thought that they always had to be there, like life had to be difficult or conversations had to be always difficult. Or in order for me to gain something, I constantly had to be on my guard. But in reality, it's not true here. It is not true. So what we're doing, we are looking at the choices that we have in the future. I could have approached this situation quite differently. I have all the options right in front of me, how I can approach this. And then you slow down again. We have a Knight of Pentacles here too. Someone is changing the way they communicate. And someone else might be influential here. Someone else might be influential here. And whoever this person is, it feels like you, maybe it might feel like you've known them before for a really long time. And this is a connection that had to come in at exact time when someone needed that in order for changes to start happening. In order for someone to relax. Strategizing. There's what's changing about one's mindset is strategizing, communicating. How do I communicate my strategies, or why am I strategizing to that level? And look, if you look at this guy right here, he is calculating his moves, playing a game, right? What is next? But at the same time, deep down, this is someone who's scared to take the next step, but it doesn't look like he's scared. From the outside, someone is giving someone an image that I'm very calm and calculated, but deep down they as unsure about who's gonna win the game as the other person. So here you go, you have the Ten of Cups here. Someone is making you feel that I got you, it's fine. And again, we have this partnership here. Would it be business, platonic, or romantic? That feels like home. Or that feels like, hey, I got you. Maybe some of you are working on a part of yourself too. It doesn't always have to be another person. But whatever is being done here, we're diving deep in the shadows to understand what we need to pick up in those shadows, what we need to find, so that we see clarity. what kind of partnerships did I have before and what kind of partnerships I want to get involved in. You see how the card speaks to one another as I'm talking. I see clarity now what kind of partnerships I want and with whom I'm going to go somewhere, right? And you have the six of swords, I wanted to say, because I looked at the sword. The Lover is here. So someone is looking at the communication skills or how the other person communicates, and we're learning from one another here, but learning big time. At a time when we're realizing what it is for ourselves, some sort of belief system is being slightly changed here. Maybe someone is thinking about, hey, what is happening in my family life, or what was happening in my family life that made me feel on guard, that made me feel scared, that didn't make me feel very safe and secure. Maybe someone was cheated on, yada yada, one of those things, or someone was lied on, so lied to, and someone's heart has closed off. So we're opening up again. We are opening up again. Let's see what this takes us. So the unexpected has a very strong connection to mindset, a shift of a perspective, and to someone else. For most of you, for others of you, maybe you're working on yourself, or you're doing some sort of shadow work, and you're really trying to, I'm hearing, calm yourself down in particular situations. Okay, let me slow down here, right? We have the Knight of Hazards. He had to slow down. But it feels like this guy knew that intuitively right here with the Moon. That's your intuition, but he didn't do it. Okay, let's see. What else? The unexpected. Let me adjust the camera slightly. Let's take the Steampunk Kipper. Let's be a little bit more specific here. Which part of your life is going to be impacted? Which part of your life is going to be impacted? That one. Ending and loss. End of chapter. This relates to the Death card. So again, massive transitions. But it feels like these are inner transitions. Exactly. Someone's inner transitions. For some of you, we want to be very specific here, relationship with a strong female, image, persona in your life, someone who's quite important or will be important, which you don't maybe see coming just yet. Somehow that relationship is changing. But whoever this is, this feels like an important person. There is a reason why you're communicating with that person. There is a reason why that person came into your life at the time when they needed to come into your life. Remember how I kept talking about slowing down? We have rest or illness. This is the card that anytime I pull it, it says, okay, let's slow down. Let's care for ourselves a bit more. Let's rest. Let's book holiday. Let's go somewhere else. Let's change environment. Let's change diets. If you were not really good to your temple, or instead of, for example, if someone has pulled a muscle and they go, okay, I'm gonna go to work anyways, and they do some sort of physical job, what's happening here, if you go all the time and you don't really pay attention to what your body is telling you, your body slows you down. Okay, let's slow down. So we still go to work. The next day we get up, we cannot move at all because we overdid it, right? We already had a weak muscle, so your body is telling you, okay, slow down, let's take care of ourselves now. That's where your focus lies. Okay, what is being prioritized? What is being prioritized? I just had a deja vu. Did anyone have a deja vu? Yeah, journey. We talked about this slightly here. Booking a holiday, going on a trip, or having to go somewhere unexpectedly to maybe visit someone that was quite spontaneous or will be quite spontaneous is also showing up here. Make sure if you plan a trip that you have everything that you need ready, because I'm seeing a possibility for someone leaving a document or not filling in a document that is needed once you get there. So make sure you have everything. And also I'm seeing these two birds right up there. It's telling me that you're going either towards someone, someone is coming towards you, or you're going somewhere together with one particular person. So expect visitations, or if you're going somewhere, it feels like it's gonna be, since it's coming up as unexpected, it's going to be a trip that you will not forget. It's gonna change you somehow on some level. Would it be the places you visit or who you surround yourself with in that trip? Okay? So I hope this made sense, pile number 1, and I'll catch you in the next one. As usual, if you need more content, find me on Patreon, and until the next time. Hey, pile number 2, let's see what is up. The unexpected. I'm just scanning the decks, which one I want for you. Let's see. I want the Triple Goddess Tarot for you all. What is happening that you don't see coming that you need to know about? My intention is not to ruin any surprises, okay? To see what would be beneficial for you to look at here. Okay, you have the 9 of Wands. You have the 6 of Pentacles, good stuff. You have the 4 of Swords. You have the 6 of Wands. Okay, let's get clarifying here. Let me reshuffle the deck. And I'm going to adjust you slightly so that you can see what I'm clarifying it with. Let's clarify the 9 of Wands here. 2 of Wands. Okay. 6 of Pens clarified by the Sun. 4 of Swords is clarified by the Justice. And 6 of Wands is clarified by the Chariot. Let's peek at the bottom of the deck. 9 of Cups. Damn, this is going to be a great time for you. Let me pull a couple of cards from Steampunk Kipper so that we're a bit more specific here. In which area of life are we seeing this happen? Collectively, for group 2, in which area of life do we see this happening? Partnership. Okay. It makes sense with the 6 of Pentacles. Work occupation, nice. I feel like one more. You're ready to reap your rewards, guys. Expectation, exactly. Okay, cool. Right, pile 2, unexpected. I'm gonna tell you the story that I'm seeing here. So I'm gonna speak as if you were talking. I have been working pretty hard on my goal. I had my eyes set on something that I really want to do or achieve, and now a lot of it relates to work or partnership that doesn't only have to include work. But these are your main themes here. I have been working quite hard on my goal, and I start looking outside of what I'm doing right here, right now, and I start looking at the future. What do I want for myself? What is it that I'm seeking for? And someone, it feels like you set an intention already what you want next. Would it be a new partnership you want to find in your life? Would it be a new job? But that's something that you already thought about, or at least worked towards to. And there's gonna be a situation where you're going to be given the same back like you give yourself. So the equal give and take. As much time I invest in someone or in something, I'm getting a payback. This pile number 2 is all about good karma, okay? we're seeing good karma coming in and we're pretty happy about it. It's gonna come in different ways. I'm seeing someone who's very successful and feels that they're spending time with people who they dearly love, but most of all, they're really proud of themselves or someone that they're with. I'm getting the sense of pride. I'm happy that this has happened, and I can see that I can go and I can progress in this field if we talk about work, or I can move forward with this person as a partner because I am seeing quite a lot of potential in what we could do in the future. One of your wishes is coming through, pile number 2. Now interpret how this relates to your life. Someone literally sat there and either meditated or they made a wish. Would it be consciously or unconsciously they kept thinking about something that is happening and it's coming to fruition? This is a really lucky reading, good reading for people who are investing a lot of time into something, thinking that it's going to bring them good results. It is coming. Your good results are coming. Recognition in workplace, bonuses. Someone is being offered a good position or a better position that they had, or overall if you worked on a project and you put your heart in it, because I'm seeing you really, when you do something, you try to do it 100%. Someone's efforts are being recognized. Okay? And if we're not talking about work, we're talking about partnerships. If you've been working on yourself, you are meeting a person, or you are growing in existing partnership. So if you're meeting a new person, you can see how that person reflects you and how far you've come. So for example, if before you were meeting flaky people and you really needed stronger partnerships, now what you see in the future, stronger partnerships coming in because you yourself put a lot of work to become someone that you want to meet, right? Let me get comfortable here. Changing the positions. Okay, let's see. I don't know, that sounded a little bit kinky. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way, but this is just my brain. Sometimes it goes there. Okay, let's see. Maybe for some of you that's relatable. I don't know. Let's see what else. Pile number 2, the unexpected. No, I cannot forget about it. You know, when I said changing positions, remember that Usher song, Trading Places? It started playing in my head. Maybe you want to listen to it. We have a celebration coming through here. We have the Fool. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Feels like a completely new story here, so let's continue. We have a 10 of Cups. Damn, happiness is coming your way big time. Big time. Okay, 10 of Cups. High Priestess on top of the Fool, intuitively guided. 4 of Cups on top of the 7 of Cups. And the High Priest, which is the Hierophant, on top of the Page of Pentacles. Bottom of a deck, we have Judgment. Okay, someone is making you really, really happy. And remember, the unexpected, we're talking about the unexpected. So it's gonna come from unexpected source. Someone that you maybe don't expect to spend such amazing time with. Or some people are meeting a new friend. You could meet a person in a social gathering. Or overall there is unexpected celebration that you're a part of that makes you feel overjoyed, a really good time. Would it be going to a restaurant? Would it be going, I don't know, to an event? But I'm seeing a lot of people having a really, really good time. I'm not seeing that it's a massive group like of 20. I would say a group of 5, but then whoever is around you outside of your group, it's overall a really good vibe wherever you are. You know when you sometimes walk in a, I don't know, a bar, a restaurant, and you go, oh, it's a really nice vibe here. That's what I'm sensing. Someone is taking a chance on something that they wanted. Because the Fool goes, you know, screw it, let me try this and let's see what happens. And you have the High Priestess. You are intuitively guided to attend an event, to go to a place, or to reach out to someone. I'm also seeing here, it's like I'm hearing filtration. Someone may be looking at all the options that they have, and they're thinking what they want to choose. Now, I don't know if this is people or these are jobs. You may say no to someone, especially if someone is going to communicate with you and you do not really want to keep that communication going. I'm seeing someone stopping and thinking about it. Is that something that I really want? Again, I keep getting new contracts. New contracts are coming in. Would it be a soul contract? Would it be a work contract? Overall, your luck lies in contracts, collaborations, friendships. And it seems like specifically with one or two people, you're going to have a great time and great collaboration of some sort. So go and enjoy yourselves. Your social life is improving. And there's plenty of love to give and to receive. So you have really strong people surrounding you, and it's really important to have a strong support system, right, in your life, especially if that's something that you struggled with and you thought, I don't really have a strong support system. I would want to expand on that. It is happening as a part of the unexpected. But the underlying feeling here that I'm getting, I'm hearing both people have to invest equally in order for this partnership to be strong. So keep that in mind. Okay? I hope this made sense, pile number 2s. As usual, if you need extra content, find me on Patreon. And there is a second channel if you are in need of relationship reads. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Thanks for being here. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, whoever has chosen the stone here today, let's see which deck I want to use for you. Let's get the Tarot of the Angels. It's staring at me. And let's see the unexpected, what you might need to know about, what would be beneficial to know about. My intention is not to ruin any surprises here. Let's go. Pile 3. Let's get it going. Judgment to start with. Okay. Someone is getting a wake-up call. We have the 9 of Pence. Oh, we have the King of Wands. This is gonna be a very interesting one because I can already like sense your energy and sense your charisma. Right, let's get clarifying here. I'm gonna read these cards all together. Let's clarify the Judgment. Let's see what is up. The Ace of Wands does not surprise me here with this fire. 9 of Wands is clarified by, Wands. 9 of Pence clarified by the King of Cups. King of Wands clarified by Temperance. Okay. And the 7 of Wands clarified by the Devil. Bottom of a deck, let's see. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Let me adjust the camera slightly for you so you can see a little bit more at the bottom. And let's go. So first thing first, pile number, I wanted to say 1. Did anyone come from pile number 1 or go into pile 1 after this? Maybe that's a clarification for some of you as a sign. But let's see. Pile 3 here. Someone is getting a wake-up call, and this is highly connected to your creations, what you're trying to create in this world. What are you trying to build? What do you want? This is gonna be a pile where we'll talk about overall your creations. Now, some of you work for yourself, or some of you have your own businesses. If not just yet, this is happening. Now, this is a really, really good pile as unexpected for people who are trying to achieve something. Would it be in their hobbies? Would it be in their businesses, or starting their own businesses? You get in this motivation to do something that sets you free. If we're not talking about business or work, you're gonna have this light bulb moment, a wake-up call, what to do in order for you to feel independent. Would it be financially or emotionally independent? It can be half-half, because we have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Cups. These are your emotions. This is how you lead your life independently. And it feels like the sense of independence is growing. And sometimes people take it overboard. I'm talking about a balanced with temperance independence. I'm not talking about those, silly things like, I don't need no one. People are tribal. We need one another. So we're seeing here a really good balance that you're coming into with your creations. Say if you felt like you were unmotivated, or you lacked a spark, you lacked a fire in your life, in some way you are regaining it, you are finding it. If we're talking about relationship, there is someone that is quite independent in your circle, or who you meet in here, that is a big temptation for someone else. There is a bit of that energy where we feel very either sexually drawn to someone, physically drawn to someone, or someone else is towards you. But it feels like it's someone else for most of you. I'm trying to fight my temptations here. You know what this reminds me of? This Devil and the Seven of Wands, of lyrics from Leon Els. And the song is called Refunds. And when he says there, pardon my manners, please excuse me, as if he cannot control himself, like he's given into temptation. So I'm sorry if you won't like it, but I'm sure you won't need a refund, baby, once you have tried this. So we get in a little bit of sexual energy here coming through in the reading. So as a part of unexpected, especially maybe those who haven't gone on a date for a while or haven't got laid, you may expect that happening in your life. It could be also for people who are in relationships. If say you have lost a spark, you are regaining a spark, and you're gonna be quite surprised here, because I'm seeing that fire keeps on going. It's not that one-off thing. We just be careful with temptations here. If you especially feel that something that you're doing deep down it feels wrong, try to be as balanced as possible with those temptations, because I'm seeing a possibility for someone going overboard. But you have a free will, you do whatever you want to do. It's just something that I'm picking up here. Let's see what else. The unexpected. Some of you have a very strong spiritual protection from dense energies, spirits around you. You're gonna in some way see that. Or some of you are doing maybe a ritual or protection spell, and you're gonna see it working. We have the Three of Swords, we have the Six of Wands, we have very conflicting energy, yeah? We have the Page of Wands, we have the Six, double the Six, okay, Six of Cups, bottom of the deck, we have Strength. You know what this makes me feel like? Judgment, Ace of Wands, and Three of Swords. I was holding myself back, I'm hearing, from pleasures in life. And I've realized that over time, again, remember wake-up call, I've realized that I was maybe making myself too small in some way, thinking I don't deserve this, or it can be hardly achieved. And once you have this realization that you can get what you want, as if someone is saying, you know what, I feel bad now because I feel like I was the person who was blocking myself from some sort of pleasures in life. Whatever those pleasures would be. Food is a pleasure, right? 2, maybe for some of you that's connecting. Or pleasures being around people, pleasures of communication, pleasures of... There's something to do with health here too. Say if you were leading a life that wasn't healthy in some way, you're realizing that and you're recognizing with the devil the bad habits, yeah? Or one particular habit. And you're like, damn, I feel like I betrayed myself in some way. And now I want to do better, right? I want to do better. I want to come back to my healthier version of self, or want to do things in a better way that is healthier for me. But overall, there is some sort of success in your independence here. You are feeling free, you're feeling that you can support yourself fully. You are proud of how far you've come and what you have built for yourself. But that somehow also includes one more person. So maybe they are the ones who are praising you, are the ones that you are getting compliments from on top of that feeling, and someone is patting you on the back. Yeah, there is also that realization for those who are dwelling on something that has happened that hurt them. I'm hearing I was dwelling on it for way too long, and now it's my time to wake up and truly live my life. How I want to live my life. The World. The 4 of Wands. Part of unexpected, something good is happening that's connected to your household, especially if you needed documents to be signed, or you were looking for a house or building a home. It feels like you, whatever is happening, it's much better than you maybe even expected. If someone was looking to move, you are moving. You are moving into a place that you're moving towards to, or where your home is, the area, or how it looks like. You're pretty happy about the result. One of your wishes is coming true here. Especially if you are asking for, if you are aiming for an understanding. Say, I want to understand why this thing keeps repeating, why I keep drawing the same people in, or why can I not overcome something. You are getting answers, and it feels like someone is overcoming some sort of pattern that they have struggled with, but at first they're recognizing what it is, like what caused it, what caused that pattern to repeat itself. Okay, so I hope that this made sense, pile number 3. As usual, if you need extra content, find me on Patreon, or check out my second talking too much today for sure, second channel. And thanks for being here. Until the next one, bye.